Hey guys, thanks for watching another episode. Today, for the comment, Kyler Brown says, tell the story of how you bullied me in middle school. Also, macaroni necklace sounds cute. Damn. So.
Fuck, we actually gotta do that.
So, I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
I remember in junior high school.
Is this bad? Like, is this?
It's kind of mean. I feel like you ever like cause like, I don't know if trauma is the word to someone, or like you say something that you thought was like around, but actually harms them in the long run.
Pretty 100%.
So like, I remember like he was like breaking out this one day. And then
like breaking out pimples?
Yeah, breaking out pimples. And I was like, what's up, pimp?
Okay.
I'm like, everyone, he's a pimp.
Yeah. You were hyping him up. Like,
yeah.
He's
everybody wants to be a pimp.
That's pretty nice of you to say, actually.
Like, he gets bitches. Like,
but the intention was that he had a lot of pimples.
Okay, well, I mean, you could.
He also was.
Okay, I don't support that. That's bullying.
Yeah,
that's
piece of shit, bro.
I kind of, I look back, I'm like, damn, everyone thinks they're a victim every now and then.
I feel that.
I'm a bully.
I told this kid one time that, like, he had no friends and nobody liked him. But I said it like, you know, like jokingly, like you got no fucking friends, nobody like, you know, like.
How do you?
You know, like just playing, like, you know, like.
It's cold.
And then he told the principal and I got in trouble.
Dang.
Yeah. And I told him that over Xbox. I didn't even tell him that at school.
Great. Now that person probably. Principal should have been like, well, this isn't going to help you get friends.
For real, like you fucking snitch.
Fucking loser. Licks him on the forehead. But I remember I felt bad though, because like this friend told me this, I think last year, like 2021 summer, and we graduated high school 2017.
He's been holding on to that shit,
and he's been holding on to it. And I felt so bad.
He's healed now,
because he was drunk. No, he was drunk and he let it out. And I'm like, fuck. And I was like, call me a chink. I'm sorry.
Okay,
he's like, I'm not gonna call you a chink. He's like, no.
I was gonna say, but like,
he called me a chink.
Do you think he's good now though? Like,
hope he is.
You should talk to him about it. You should talk to him about it outside of this podcast.
I might see him at the show tonight.
For real?
He might be there.
I definitely have to go then.
Yeah, I'll tell him like, hey Kyler.
Hey, pimple boy.
Hey, you fucking pimp. Still fucking, I see. Still being a fucking pimp, I see.
You're fucking
pop something.
Sick, dude. You're fucking sick.
He's a sweet boy.
Alrighty.
But yeah, Kyler, I'm sorry it happened. Call me a chink again or something. We'll probably have to blurb this because it's the first blurb. Remember to comment and we'll riff off it. We'll riff. Yeah. Say a request. Say, hey, freestyle this. We're gonna
macaroni, and you're gonna get a macaroni necklace.
Maybe you'll get a macaroni necklace. Yeah. Just comment. It will help us feel good.
Thank you.
So we won't be into
a figurative one, like a macaroni necklace, figuratively.
No, we're like gonna give you a physical one.
A real one? Okay. Yeah. I'd like to see you do that. Yep.
Thank you.
All right, enjoy this episode.
Twins. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. Look at these twins. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. Look at these twins. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. Look at these twins. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. Titties out, just like a pinup. Sipping the camera.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to pan yours over to hers? Like,
I'm gonna be. It adds like fucking 30 pounds. I'm already fat as it is.
That it adds 30 pounds when it's like zoomed in on you from like really far away. If it's really
You're just trying to make me feel better.
No, okay.
It adds beauty. That's the best camera.
It is. It's the clearest one we have.
All right, let's do it.
You can see all my pores.
Are you ready?
Looking good, actually. Look at that.
Damn.
Are you recording?
Oh shoot! All right,
there we go. Like, what's happening?
Alrighty.
What's up?
Today we're gonna take a little shot. This is the first time we're doing a little drinking podcast. And today we got my mom.
And your dad.
Cheerio.
Okay.
Am I missing something?
Yes, we're not gonna get into that right now.
Oh.
But all right.
Son.
Let's go.
Cheers.
Salud.
Salud.
I've never drank with all this before, so this is gonna be
crazy.
It's gonna be a little bit of an experience.
This is.
Oh.
Are you serious right now?
Bro, you literally had Red Bull in yours. It's like not even fair.
I thought you were gonna add that to it.
It's a shot. Like you just leave it as is. Like.
An amateur.
Feel good. Yeah. You guys want to drive?
I'm not gonna condone
That's fine, yeah.
that behavior, but.
You guys want to drive after this?
Yeah, well, we're gonna try to get as fucked up as possible, and then we're gonna go to MB2. So.
Yeah. Do a little driving.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Adios.
Bye.
Adios. Hasta luego. What if you find out I'm like the aggressive gay drunk?
Aggressive gay drunk.
where like I just changed sexuality and my capabilities of
Of aggression.
yeah.
Dude, I can't stand it when somebody. I feel like I wouldn't be mad at you for like getting gay when you're drunk. The only thing I'd probably be mad about is if you like denied it later, like when you were sober.
What the fuck? What do you mean I sucked you all off?
Yeah, like what do you mean? Like I'm not fucking gay, bro. I'd be like, everybody's like, bro, you're gay.
Like
you know
wiping
what I
my
mean? Like,
mouth?
it's like,
No.
Like no, like fuck you, bro.
What are there gay people who drink and then they're straight? Is that a thing?
No, I don't. There's no way. Cause it's so like like. I don't know. No, because I feel like there's a reason that people like come out like as gay when they're drunk and shit. It's like because they're suppressing that, and there's no reason to suppress being straight and shit. You know.
What if someone was raised gay? Like, hey.
Yeah,
you-
I mean, there was that video. I don't know how real it was, but like they were literally talking about like the kids like were on live or whatever with their mom. So the two sons and like the kid was pretty much going on a rant saying like, yeah, like my mom says like I can be whatever I want like on the LGBT thing, but I just have to be like on the I have to be one of the letters and
IAs?
shit. Yeah. And like the other kid was standing there like, no way, he's saying this like out loud right now and shit. And everybody in the comments was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, no way, like this is happening. And
He
shit.
was raised asexual.
It's
What's
literally
I?
insane,
What's
like,
I in LGBTQIA? Do you know, Dylan?
I?
Yeah, what does I stand for? LGBTQ.
Interspecies.
Interspecies.
That's me.
You're just in it, but you don't know why.
No, I don't think that. I mean, it means. No, that's I think I'm thinking of bestiality.
Bestiality. Because there's also
That's
plus.
it's LGBTQ. That's what the B stands for. Is bestiality.
Oh, I thought it was big. I thought if you happen to be on the heavier side, they're like, yeah, you could march with us.
Yeah, you know, like I'm like you're like or BBW.
PBWs make it.
Are you into BBW at all?
I don't know if
Don't lie.
that's big black woman or big beautiful woman
It's big, beautiful. I don't.
or big booty woman.
Yeah, I don't think it's black. I think, but it is definitely like big. All right, hold on. Fucking, I forgot this dude. He needed to come pick some shit up.
What the fuck's going on today?
right.
You're drunk. You're drunk.
Drug.
There's just so much.
Oh, I spilled Bud Light on my pants.
No.
Fuck. Tell him to get on the podcast. What is this? Is this a rental?
It's Andrew.
Oh.
Tell him to get on the podcast.
Hey, let's go figure out this beef right now.
No, there's no.
Is he coming in? Is he coming through the back?
No, I'm gonna just leave the house so you can grab it.
Damn, that's disrespect.
We're in the middle of something right now. Like,
That's true. But guess what? I still feel disrespected.
yeah, I know, because you're a fucking bitch.
Ah, fuck, I am.
Fucking pussy.
Ah, wow. Do people have that inner, you know how you have an inner voice and sometimes it's just cruel and you're like, you're a piece of shit? Is there ever one that's like, you're a bitch, you're a little bitch?
I'm pretty sure.
Or
yeah.
like,
You know,
oh, yeah, oh. You're right. You're right. That's the fourth time it happened
the
today.
rails, dude.
This happened the fourth time. I want to see what it's like to have.
really bad.
What, mine?
No, this wide cam.
Yeah, what is
So
going
many-
on? I don't like
There's
this.
so many obstacles in the way.
This doesn't look good.
much
Just
happening right now.
don't flip to it. Oh fuck! I got hit again, dude. For people who are just listening, audio. My chair is next to the sliding glass door, and it just hits me when people go in. And Jared's mom was speaking Spanish to me, but I was kind of getting nervous, so I wasn't really registering, like, cause I wouldn't know if she was talking to me or Jared. You know, because I feel like she talked to me in the confidence as if like I knew Spanish that well, which I thought I did, but apparently not well under pressure. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what if my mom, if you guys came over, my mom started speaking Tagalog to you guys, full confidence that you guys got it.
That's my greatest fear.
That's your greatest fear?
Like, I mean, I never know what to do in those situations. I'm always just like,
What's the question?
I don't either. I was on set with Rick, and then the DP has a new Alexa Mini, not the Mini, but like the new Alexa, and then he's like the only one in Canada that privately owns one.
Who?
His
Rick?
name? Wait, what? No, not Rick. It's the DP of the shoot.
Oh, he has a new one.
He has a new one, and then he told me he's leasing it for $2,500, I think,
Yeah.
a month. But then for people who have a the lightsaber's down now.
Okay.
I don't like that it's pointed at me. Sometimes I see a knife or something sharp or blunt pointed at me, and I have to angle it somewhere because I don't know if it's like symbolism of the world saying like, "Hey, watch out, it's gonna hurt you."
You need to work on that.
What? On what?
You're just paranoid.
Am I that paranoid?
I don't know. I mean,
I think I am. Every time I walk past someone in the street, I always look back
Yeah.
to see like, are they gonna harm me right now?
Okay, yeah.
I am paranoid, huh?
That's-
Even like
I
a
am that too,
child or
though.
something.
It's funny as a little kid walking as a group of 6th graders. You're like, oh shit.
I think I know what it is. I think when I was younger, my one neighbor who was like my big brother.
Hold on. Okay, wait, real quick.
Yeah.
You said your camera, like your angle, wasn't working. I thought
just
you meant
switched
the Sony, like your Sony camera wasn't working. That's why I said we don't need it.
Oh
I
no,
didn't mean like we don't need you in the shot. I didn't, you know. Like,
that's
I don't-
messed
Oh,
up.
that's what it seemed
That's what I
like.
took
know
it
that-
as.
Well, I'm like, I get it now, but like that's not what I meant. So
So I'm like, oh, that hurt.
fuck you, bro.
Ah,
What were you
dude.
saying? I'm sorry.
That I'd never get drunk this early, and I feel different. Are you?
That's, yeah. I'm definitely. Yeah, I feel it a little bit. I didn't eat too much, so you know, you're just vibrating like just
Damn.
there.
You
Are
ever-
you lit right now at all?
I'm like just chill right now.
Okay. Well, no,
Like,
but yeah,
I'm-
but you feel the shot. Like,
I'm feeling the
Okay.
shot, and I'm just feel like just
Crazy.
chill. I feel like I'm in the moment. I see
yeah,
why
be in the
people.
moment.
'Cause I feel like as of recently, I just have so many thoughts going on in my head
Yeah.
like one time, and I'm like, I need to get like
Yeah.
my mind
You-
quiet.
You need to meditate.
I think I need to meditate,
Yeah.
but
Because it's like, you know, like when you meditate too, like it's not the goal to like quiet your mind, but it's just to like not attach to like all those thoughts. Like obviously you're thinking about all this shit. It's like your whole goal shouldn't be to like not think those things, but it's like you just think it and you don't really care. Like you get a thought, like imagine I get a thought, I'm like, oh my god, like and it's random, like an intrusive thought. I'm just like, oh, like I want to fuck all this up right now, but I don't mean that. I don't want to do that.
Aw.
So like the goal would be to like let that thought come and like not give a fuck about it and like just like forget about it, you know? Like, and, like that's what meditation helps you with.
How often are you meditating?
I mean, I try to do it every day, but I mean, it's like really hard. Like
How long for?
like 20 minutes.
Have you ever done the? I think it's called astral projections, where
That's
you
when
like.
you sleep, right?
No, I don't know if it's sleeping. It's the one where like you meditate and you feel like you're somewhere else, and I feel like I've done it once. Or
No,
like,
I know there's like meditation where they do it where it's kind of like it's almost like a hypnosis where it's kind of like imagine you're here.
Yeah.
But it's never felt that real though, where I'm like I can like see myself leave my body and shit, you know? Like,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My mom told me, like she's done it like a couple times. Where did you just fart, Dylan? Oh, you're drinking out of your water bottle.
Yeah, I would have been mad as fuck if
I
you
would have
farted
been
right
like,
now.
damn. You didn't even put the mic to your ass. So
Shame on you, bro.
my mom said she's done it before, like where she sleeps, and then she's out of her body. She watches herself sleep.
That's insane. Have you seen Insidious?
I haven't seen Insidious.
You haven't seen Insidious?
What happens in it?
Literally that, like the whole movie is like about that. The kid can like astral project like in his dreams. So he goes, but it's like it's not necessarily like obviously I think like in real life like they explain astral projection kind of differently, but I think in that like he literally like he goes into like a spirit, like he leaves his body spiritually, and he goes into like this ghost world and shit. So pretty much like as he's doing that, it's like all the ghosts that are like still trapped on Earth, like they love it when people do that because it's like they want to be human again, so like they'll try to like get back in that body. So he goes like too far from home, and this fucking demon literally like captures him and like keeps him like away from his body. And like so in real life he's literally like in a coma for like months and shit.
Damn.
And they think he's just in a coma, like they don't think anything of it. And the whole time, like it's like the farther he's away from his body, like he gets like the link gets weaker. So that gives like more of an opportunity for like ghosts to like come and like pretty much like possess him and
That's
shit.
scary. You
It's
know what?
literally it's a great movie.
What's crazy? It's Jenny. We were talking about this like 2 days ago. Roommate Jenny, Jenny Thatch. She was talking about how I think her great grandma in Vietnam, whenever she gets a fever, she gets like sick where spirits can come and like possess her. So then it was her grandma. I think it was her grandma. It was her grandma.
Insane.
And then
dude.
so like one of her grandma's kids died when they were younger.
Yeah.
And he was like 4 and he like drowned, I think like at a pond or a beach. And he's still 4 years old. So then like
sees him.
and then whenever she gets like a cold or flu, he possesses her. And then she gets
it's not bad though, is it right? Like he just kind of like
it's kind of like he will like someone attacked Jenny's aunt once.
Yeah.
Like or like was trying to hit on her. And then he possessed Jenny's grandma and then said like, hey, this guy who literally just recently just went to town was messing with like my aunt. If he doesn't bring me crackers every day, I'm gonna mess with him. And then like apparently like he didn't bring him crackers one day and like he sprained his ankle.
no way.
Like stuff like that happened. And then
Yeah.
like her grandma would just start speaking in like a little boy voice and like a tone, and then she would just.
But it wasn't
say
like
shit
any
that.
evil shit though, right? Like she
Nope.
wasn't like, I'm gonna fucking murder your family or anything like that.
No, it would
like,
be stuff like, hey, like someone crossed us, I'm gonna fuck them up.
oh,
If
okay.
they don't.
But yeah, but that's more of like protecting your family. It's
Yeah.
like instead of just like a demon, like in the movies, a demon comes inside of you and it's just like oh, you're gonna fucking
Yeah.
go to hell. Like it wasn't anything like that. Like,
It wasn't that, but it was still scary
No,
enough
yeah, that's
to
still
where I
weird
slept with
as
my
fuck.
lights on that night.
yeah.
Because I don't know.
insane.
Imagine like your abuelita, just like
I wouldn't talk to her anymore.
hey, you're
literally
waiting
not-
outside until you stop playing this
For real,
character.
like, you want to act like a fool? Like, yo, do that without me.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be cool though if it was like someone famous?
Like somebody famous got possessed.
Yeah,
and
like-
they're, like live streaming.
I'm
it?
like XX. I'm XX. No.
Oh, okay,
like
okay.
I get possessed. I'm
Yeah.
XXX Tentacion.
But I mean, at that point, it's like, how would we even know that's like?
Like I have the perfect pitch. And I perform sad.
But still,
Live.
even then, it's like
I beat my girlfriend.
Maybe that was just. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, it's definitely him.
Yeah.
It's definitely him.
Like, oh, he's back. It's scary though, because like I don't know how much of it is like, because like I hear these anecdotes, I'm like, fuck, it's real. But also other
Of what?
times
Of
like the
ex-
spirits.
Ex? Oh, I was like
No.
ex beating his girlfriend.
No, that
Like,
I'm
the spiritual realm.
99% sure that happened. Watched the documentary, I became very sad. But it's I don't like it's scary to know if like the possession thing is real or
Yeah.
if someone literally is just schizophrenic. It's like
That's-
or
yeah.
if it's because it could be both.
Yeah, that's real. I've never experienced any of that, but I've never like taken that and been like, oh, so I haven't experienced it. Like
I don't want to
think
fuck
anything.
with hey spirits, I'm
Yeah, like, hey,
chilling.
we love you guys. Have you ever used a Ouija board before?
No, I used a one of those balance boards for the Wii though. For Wii Fit.
Like just to play the Wii?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, there's a skate one, and you could just like balance on it and skateboard.
That's look, he's so sick.
It
though,
was a
like-
good game.
Was Skate 3 on the Wii?
No, it was only Skate 1, but then they're bringing back Skate 4.
I know.
Maybe it'll be on the Wii and they'll bring back the balance board.
I want to know
But
if it's gonna be the same though, or if it's gonna be like entirely just different. Like like I wonder if they're gonna fuck it up.
What, Skate 4?
Yeah.
Dude, they added parkour in it.
I remember we were talking about
And
that.
then they have like, I think it's going to be really good because I
Yeah.
think a lot of the developers are really passionate about the
Yeah,
project.
that's
So it's
the
going to
point,
be a
yeah.
good time.
Yeah.
But remember when like Wii Fit was a big thing?
Yeah.
I don't know if it was like that big, but it's like, have you ever seen like a transformation photo of going from like day 1 using Wii Fit to day 1,000?
That would look be a great skit. Like,
You're still fat.
No, I think it'd be hilarious if they were like fucking shredded after. You know what I mean? Like just doing stupid ass shit on it. Like not even doing crazy workouts.
They're
like,
backflipping on it. They're using it as a
That'd
weight.
be so sick.
They robbed someone with a Wii balance board. They were kind of expensive too. They're like
Yeah,
$150.
I never got one. It was. I think I used it at somebody's house, and I was just like, "This is kind of stupid."
Yeah.
Like,
I don't want to snowboard on this. I'm not snowboarding. I'm
I
just.
feel like if it was a legit board, like you know what I mean, like you can
Yeah.
like snowboard on, it, that'd be cool.
That'd be
like,
cool, but I'm
yeah.
like, this is just a
it was really random.
stair
like-
platform.
My brother-in-law gave me like a bunch of Wii stuff recently, and I'm just like, I don't know. Sometimes like when things are like too outdated, it's just like
Like, I feel like the nostalgia's there, but it's not enough to be like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna be using this.
like
shit.
I'm gonna plug in
I
this
don't-
Wii balance board and start freaking skating. Right now, you know what I'm saying?
Gotta go home. I've never heard someone say, I'm gonna go home and play my Wii Fit.
Okay, what if I brought out the whole like band set for Guitar Hero on PS2? Would you guys play?
I would play.
I would play that,
That'd be
yeah,
fun.
yeah.
So sick.
I
It's
think
got
it'd
a
be
mic,
fun.
2 guitars and a drum set.
I think it'd be fun for one song though, and after I'd be
I
like,
feel
all
like,
right.
yeah. Well, okay. What if you found like you were just really good at it, like out of nowhere? I think then you'd probably be like, let's keep doing this. Like,
Maybe. I think I'd
start a
have to
band,
cross
like-
that. Did you ever get DJ Hero?
yeah, I played it like once. It was kind of whack.
I remember I was like an ultra fanboy for Eminem.
Yeah.
And then DJ Hero Renegade Edition came out, where it was like the Prestige Edition for like Call of Duty, but instead it's DJ Hero. And then it includes an Eminem and Jay-Z album, and then you get this special like
like an album
turntable.
to play, or just gave you the album like to listen to on your own.
An
time?
album to like a album to listen to. Like there was a custom album. It was really cool. It was a half Jay-Z, half
Super sick,
Eminem.
Yeah.
And then there was like I think it was like $200 or $300 to get this Renegade Edition because it comes with a turntable. And then
I
like
thought, don't they all come to turntable?
no, but this was like a
real
turntable with a
turntable?
stand. No, with a stand.
Oh
and it
my
had
god! So you could stand in
gold
the corner and
yeah, and
fucking.
stand. I just realized how lame I probably looked when I was just like staying for a
DJ Hero,
TV.
like, low-key, the DJ Hero was kind of lame. Like it was like, you know what I mean?
Fuck, that's when I started getting into rap. So
Yeah,
I
did-
was
did
like,
you ever
I'm
wanna
a
be a
fucking
DJ?
guy. I still kind of do want to be a
For
DJ.
real?
It
I really
sounds
wanted to be
cool.
a DJ like in like 6th grade.
It looks really cool.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Right now, it seems like it's the hot girl influencer type of activity to get into, like Chantel Jeffries. And I feel like if you're just, I feel
She's
like
a
no
DJ?
one. Yeah, I think she DJs. She happens to DJ, but she's not known as a DJ.
Okay.
But I feel like no one's ever known as being a DJ anymore.
Well, no, I feel like with how big EDM is, like I feel like it's definitely like a growing like.
That's true. But I feel,
Like,
it's,
no, I get what you're saying. Where it was more like I feel like when we were in middle school, like that was big. Like fucking David Guetta came out and everything. Like
he was a DJ?
yeah,
I didn't know
Well,
that.
he was a
though.
producer. Oh no, he's a DJ, but like he was like a producer. You know. Like,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like that at that time, like that was huge. Like
Yeah.
And then I feel like obviously like kind of like we started high school and it's like it kind of died a little bit. But I feel like now like since like 2017, 2018, like it's kind of like just with how big like the raves and shit have become, I feel like DJs is definitely like.
Yeah.
They've gotten like their hype again and shit.
But I feel like the people who do like EDM sets, they usually produce music too. There's no one who's like a sole DJ that's like that dude, right?
I don't know like much about it, but
Because DJ Khaled, he's just
Oh,
like
man,
known
that's,
more
like,
as
different.
producer.
Like, well, he's like a producer.
He's literally a
though,
producer.
yeah.
But like if I go DJ all this, be like, what are you gonna go put on your aux cord?
Yeah, why you could literally
play
just call
Spotify
yourself
radio?
all this, bro? Like
That's true.
You know what's crazy? I went to fucking Day and Night, and Metro Boomin was there. Like he was literally he wasn't the headliner, but he was performing.
Oh yeah,
He was literally just there on his computer, just fucking.
that's sick.
I was like, dude, we could have done this at home. Like, what do you mean? Like,
You know, I
he
think
wasn't
what it
doing
is
anything
though.
crazy.
I think it's just because he produces.
I get,
think
yeah,
that's what
like,
it is.
obviously, like he's dope, makes dope shit, but it's just like from the performance aspect of it, it's like there's you're
You're not gonna bring anyone out, Mr.
like,
Boomin.
Exactly. It's like, well, like I didn't understand that. I was just standing there for 30 minutes, like
Damn,
just
like
listening to music. Like,
if I just went a day and night and saw DJ Khaled get sweaty for an hour, I'd be
literally,
like,
like that'd be so annoying.
I
bro.
wasted
like,
my
just
money.
him yelling like one more.
Another one.
Another. I was like, I
And then-
can't even remember what the fuck he says. Like,
And then a motivational quote, and then something about
major key.
major key.
Do you
I don't
miss
know.
him?
I don't know. I've never.
Yeah, I was never. Yeah, he was like he's super annoying. Like at some point. Like,
You know what it is? I
no
think
disrespect. Like we love you, DJ.
I don't know. He
Khaled.
doesn't seem like a fun time to be around.
Yeah.
I feel like he has a.
I want to know what he's like in person. Because I feel like that all has
It's
to
all
be
character.
like, yeah, 100%. Like, there's no way.
But it sucks though because I feel like when he is out in public, he switches up automatically. Where
Yeah.
he's like, "Hey, level up,
yeah, like at that point, it's
Another
already
one.
like it's just a part of him. Then it's
major
like,
key."
yeah, it's gotta be exhausting, dude. That's kind of how you act.
That's how I act.
Yeah,
Sexy and
you
big.
know it. Big
Burger.
bear. How you doing on that?
I'm kind of drunk and I still have to go. I'm going to a show today. We're going to see Dylan Hanson, Brandon Richards, and Eli B, who's just known to me as Ben, perform tonight. And Diamond Longs.
You excited?
Things be cool.
Are
Gonna
they
see some
like?
old
Is
high
it like
school
they're playing
friends.
back to back, or they're all playing together?
Like I started a band.
Yeah, for real?
Yeah, and then Dylan is doing piano.
It's actually a man, like for real?
Yeah. They
The
started. What?
No, are you being a dick? Or
Yeah.
Yeah, you're being a dick.
Yeah, I'm being Nick.
Thank you, bro. I'm trying to have a genuine conversation.
Score. I like that.
Yeah,
Oh, I like it when I
fuck you,
troll.
bro.
Oh yeah. Fuck, that feels good right there. Oh yeah. You ever just fuck around and you're like, oh yeah, you don't like this, but I like it. Verbally.
You're a fucking menace, dude.
Am I a menace?
You are a menace.
Sometimes I don't know. I don't feel good about myself. So I'm like, oh, I feel like a troll, and now people don't like me. Other times I'm like, haha, I'm having a good time.
wasn't that
Haha,
bad.
fuck you.
I think you should feel bad if it's like you like ruin somebody's day and shit.
Oh, how do I get to that point?
I mean, you ruined my day every time I see you, so I'm like, you're there.
so I have
you're
nothing to
doing it.
lose.
Yeah, no, you're doing it.
So yeah, they started a band.
Yeah.
And then-
I can play. Can I play something for you?
Yeah, play something for me.
No way.
Fuck, I have to
I
sit
mean,
through this
it's,
shit.
it's begging you to play it because it's just falling on you.
Bro. It
Hey,
wants,
play me.
It just wants to know like what's happening right here. Is it too loud?
That's good. It's gonna mute him.
Yo, turn that shit off.
I'm like crying playing this. Like. This is my song to you.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to kick that.
Ooh, what would I do without your smart mouth? Drawing me into you, kicking me out. You got my head spinning, no kidding. I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery rhymes, and you're so
So what?
ugly.
That's fucked. Let me play.
Thank you. What do you know? Let me see. Where's the ukulele? It's gone. It's not meant to be. Is this you? Is you playing right now? Did you know how to play this, or were you just watching me?
Jared, what is on your ugly mind? I don't know how to play the keyboard and sing, but you're my big boy and I got the wrong keys in.
That was fucking powerful, bro. You know how to play though, bro?
That's the one song I know, and I'm so surprised that you played it.
It's like muscle memory.
I was like, no fucking way.
Yeah.
No fucking way you played the one song I spent a week trying to learn, but never learned how to get past the chorus. Here you go. I'm good.
just tough,
I know the. Okay, never mind. No, I don't.
What was that?
It was Chopsticks. I think it's called Chopsticks.
I know this one too.
That one.
This is Heart and Soul, isn't it?
Actually, I don't know
Where
that.
am I?
Da, da, da. Yeah, that. Burped.
Thank you. Thank you, Dylan.
I can't switch in class.
Has there been any beautiful woman in your life recently?
Beautiful woman in my life?
Yeah.
Yeah, there definitely has. But even with me being drunk, like I don't want to talk about this on here. Like,
I see.
I know we've talked about this. I think we talked about this last week.
Yeah, but I know you're more comfortable talking about beautiful men that's been in your life.
Exactly. Yeah, I do have a lot of beautiful men going on in my life.
Thank you.
So this is one dude I've been talking to. His name's Dylan.
Oh, nice. What's he
Yeah.
like?
He burps a lot. Not a big
Fuck
fan
yeah.
of it, but he's still pretty
That's
sexy
sweet.
beyond that. Like, yeah,
Would that be what's a red flag for you?
definitely burping. Yeah.
Oh, but you look past that.
Well, it depends. If he's doing it every 5 minutes, it's kind of like
So every 6 minutes, a good increment.
6 minutes would be okay. Like,
That's true.
yeah, 5 minutes is a little too much.
What's a red flag for you?
Like in
outside of
women?
burping? Yeah.
A red flag is if she doesn't have a lot of like long-term friendships.
Oh, that's true. And burps.
Fuck you, Dylan.
But yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah. It's kind of like if you don't have any of this, like, you know, there's a reason people don't have friends, you know what I mean? Like, and it's kind of, you can learn that really quickly. Like,
I always think, I feel like I found out about that like
yeah.
3 months ago through a Reddit post. It's kind of
Yeah.
like, hey, if someone doesn't have friends up to this point, it's
Yeah.
kind of like, it's not other people.
Yeah. And I feel like at some point, because I've had conversations where it's kind of like with people where it's like, obviously, you know, like shit, like people can be dirty as fuck to you and like fuck you over. But if like every person like you're ever encountering is kind of like doing you like that, it's like at what point, like, okay, what are you doing wrong? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so
Because, yeah, I feel like I heard someone recently say, like, oh, like, feel like every time I'm placed in, like, a group class project, I have the worst people.
yeah,
And I'm like,
it's not,
I don't know.
and I feel like even in that moment, it's like, you know, like everybody has a common goal and shit, you know? Like,
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, how bad can it be? Obviously, there's
Yeah.
certain people that like probably won't do shit, but it's like, there's always got to be at least one other person in the group that's like willing to do some shit. Like,
I feel like people who are always saying, like, oh, the world's against me.
literally.
Have you incels?
I was thinking about this the other day. Have you seen that? There's that thing, Billie Eilish has it, where it's like, so like if you look at my eyes right now, like is it the pupil's the black, the middle of the black part, right? Mm-hmm. So then what's the colored eye part? What is that called?
The
Cornea?
iris.
Is it the iris? Like the iris is the same thing as the pupil.
Wait, I got this. Yeah, it's iris. Yeah,
The iris is the color part.
Pupil, iris.
Okay, so what's the color? The color part is the iris?
Iris.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you look, so you see how my eyelid cuts off part of the color part? Like where it dips under. Like my eyelid cuts it off, so you don't see the bottom of the curve. You don't see white under my eye. Right? I'll give you 10 more seconds. Because I know, like, for a fact, you don't have it, but your Asians, it's a little bit different. Like, but I'm saying,
Oh, that hurt! Oh, that's offensive!
but I saw this thing. So if you have white,
What,
so,
you're just gonna brush past
yeah,
that?
we 100% are. Yeah, because I'm trying to get a point across, and you're like, not, you know, you're not giving. Give this to me. So like if you could see this the under part of my eye, if you can see white under the color part of my eye, my eyelid wasn't cutting it off. They're saying people who have naturally just have eyes like that the world is out to get them. Like JFK had it, like Billie Eilish has it. You haven't heard of that? You haven't heard about that?
What do you think about Asian people?
They're great.
What's your favorite part?
Their eyes.
That's sweet. But I haven't heard that. That's
Yeah.
great. Do I have that? Do you have that?
No, I mean you. I don't think you're allowed to have it. Is like what I was trying to get across right now. But
It's a.
you can't see it. Like
I can't see. Explain it to me again.
okay, so you see my eye. I have the white in my eye. There's white,
Yeah.
and then there's the bowl.
Yep.
The ball.
Yep.
So obviously your top eyelid, like you can't like it cuts through my eye, right?
Yep.
And at the bottom, it cuts through like a sliver of it, right?
Yep.
So you don't see any white under that curve of like the brown of
Yep.
my eye, right? Mm-hmm. So there's people that have it, and you like. Well, let me see. Let's show you a picture.
Oh, so people who's white underneath their thing.
Under the eye, you can see it because their eyelid's a little bit lower.
Yeah.
There's like a saying. It's like obviously it's like an old fucking wives' tale, but it's like that the world is like out to get them.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen that with tired heroin addicts.
Yeah, that's different though. And just naturally out the womb, like
Oh.
you're just exposed. What were we talking about? How did we get here?
So Asian people, that's why we're like number one right now.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like
That's pretty cool.
yeah.
Who has big eyes? Like Iceland people?
It's just most white people. Don't you guys call like white people like wide eye?
I haven't personally, but I could
Okay.
start.
I think you should.
We usually say pink eye.
Pink eye.
Yeah.
There is like a thing to call white people pinks, right, or something. Like,
I have no idea.
yeah.
Dude, they call it like yeah.
What?
What?
Say it.
I was
Say
like, do
it.
they call like Asian people like
Whoa.
what? What?
I want you to say it.
I'm not
This is gonna be
say it.
funny.
I'm not. It's not. There's nothing funny about it.
I feel like I say stuff about Mexican people. I want you
Yeah,
to
you
take a
definitely. You
turn
called me a
at
paisa earlier. Like
No, I didn't. I said paisita because I care about you and you're small.
that's literally worse. It's like more disrespectful to say it that way.
Paisito.
It's not even that.
Paisísimo. That means big, right?
Paisísimo?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because that's why I
I
learned
don't
in
want to like because I
Spanish.
feel like from the last time when you said microondas,
Yeah.
I don't even want to question.
Oh,
like,
yeah, and I was
the
right.
Spanish word you're saying. Like,
I know
I'm
more.
like that's not a fucking word. And somebody in the comments like that's definitely a word. Here's the definition. Like fuck you. Like
¿Te gusta hablar en español por este episodio?
no, I realized like a month ago like I'm pretty decent at my Spanish.
See?
But every single person in my life, every time like you talk to a person in fucking Spanish, like and they'll talk shit to you if you don't speak it perfectly. And it just makes you like, you know, like it fucking makes you feel insecure. Remember there was a point like a month ago I was talking to my grandma and I was almost like I wasn't fluent, but like I was definitely like you know, like I was confident what I was saying, like she was understanding everything I was saying. And I'm like, damn, I was like, I'm not the fucking problem. I was like, everybody in my life like giving me shit for this has been the problem. Like super annoying.
But I don't know. I could see the top of your eyelid and the bottom of your eyes. So I don't know if it's.
Oh, from the top?
I could see. Yeah, but your eyes don't show the bottom white, right? So the world isn't after you.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know
What's your
who
point?
that it's your fault?
Yeah. That's exactly what we were saying. Like take accountability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When's the last time you did something? You're like, I didn't take accountability, and I feel like that reflected poorly on me.
I don't know. That's a great question. I don't know. I feel like for the most part, like I might not take accountability like immediately. Like let's say if we got into it and you like gave me some shit about something.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe in the moment I wouldn't have had like I'd probably like be defensive about it, be like nah, like, what the fuck are you talking about? But I'm like pretty good at like if, like within the week I'd be like I would have like processed it and like thought about it and been like okay like, I did kind of fuck up.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Because have you ever had your friends just go in on you, and you're like, oh, this wasn't to harm you, it was just to improve me? Have you ever had that?
Yeah, I mean I've had my friends call me out on shit, but it's never been something to the point where like I've been so unaware of the shit that I'm doing that I'm like, is this who I am, bro? Like, it's always some shit that like I've kind of understood a little bit. You know, we obviously need that little bit of insight, like to help you like get over it and shit. But like,
It's kind of cool though when a friend calls you out on that.
Okay, so what about you then? Has there been a moment like that?
One thing was I remember a friend what was it? I think it was like in high school. Like my close friend was like, hey, all this I love you, but like it's annoying because sometimes I'm talking and you just interrupt. And I'm like,
that's
whoa.
real.
And he's like, you do that a lot.
Yeah,
And I'm like, fuck.
that's real.
But it
That's
was
a hard
cool.
thing. That's a hard thing
That's
to
a cool,
like.
yeah. It's because like at the end of the day, it was affecting him
Yeah.
more than affecting me. because I was just doing my thing.
Yeah.
So now I always try to watch out for that because I'm
Yeah.
like, it's cool that I have like people in my life to be like, hey, you're fucking up,
Yeah.
and it's sick
That's
because
where,
like my best friend Sid visited my like apartment for the first time or like the second time, and he was like, hey buddy, you gotta clean your shower window. And I'm like, I bought cleaner yesterday and cleaned it this morning. And I'm like, you're a good dude. Because it's literally not to just talk shit, make you look bad. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
heads up, this just
That's
looks
real.
gross. And I'm like, that's sweet.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I remember Dylan came in here one day and like we were shooting a pod, and he was like, bro, he's like, you need to dust in here, bro. He's like, we're gonna have people in here. I was like, he's like cleaning it up for me. I was like, fuck, dude. Like,
It's true, but it's cool because
yeah.
it's the blind side
Yeah.
and it's just trying to help you.
Exactly. Like,
It's not
I
trying to
wasn't
make-
like, fuck you, Dylan, but I was just like, dang, because it's so much work to dust, bro.
It is, but
Like dusting is so annoying. It's
but
like,
I
you look
still
at-
see dust.
Yeah, I know, because I'd have to be doing that like every other day. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
and it's just like I just can't do it. Like,
But it's
just too much
cool
work.
rather than thinking you're perfect and literally like your whole room's falling
Yeah,
apart.
no, literally. But I feel like I'm again like I could see things, and I'm just like, yeah, that's kind of gross.
But sometimes I feel like ever since like getting that, I like over critique myself,
Yeah, see, like,
and
and I
then
feel like
I will
that-
bring stuff up, and people are like, "What are you talking about?"
Like, and I feel like that's a drawback. But I think again, like that's probably just being insecure. But like I feel like I feel the same shit. Like somebody calls you out on something, and you just overcorrect the fuck out of it. Like,
Yeah, and like no one knows like you're working on something that no one cares
literally,
about.
like you're just being like a psychopath in your own
Yeah.
head and shit. Like,
Would you rather be like not happy with yourself, but you're constantly improving yourself, and everyone thinks you're the goat, or you're the worst person, but you think you're perfect?
like you have like inner peace and shit.
Yeah, but you have inner peace, and you're like the worst.
I would probably have. I might have to go with inner peace. 'Cause it's kind of like
Yeah,
because it's like, bro, like what's the point? What's the point of being the goat if you're not happy? Like, you
yeah,
know, like-
that's true. Because I wonder, I'm like, is Michael Jordan happy, or does he have that insatiable hunger
yeah.
to just do stuff?
I feel like at this point, I feel like he's probably because I mean, like everybody's it's like clear, you know, that he's like the goat.
Yeah.
So I feel like at some point in his life, he's probably like, you know, he's like everything's okay now and shit. You know what I mean? Like
I
he's
feel like
old
there's
enough
still
and-
that grind, because I feel like there's still a certain time, like a specific time in like basketball when he was like, I'm the GOAT, but like, does he stop pushing himself?
No,
or,
I mean,
like-
if you're the goat, you would keep pushing yourself like no matter what and shit.
That's
you know?
true.
Like, yeah.
Because I don't know, I think a huge fear is just like falling off and not becoming productive for
Yeah.
me. And like, I wonder at what point is like, does Steph Curry really take in everything that everyone says around him
Yeah.
about him? Or is he like, I still need to improve on this, and this, and he's
Yeah.
still like not happy with where he is?
Yeah, well, I think that there's probably always going to be like a little bit of like, and what Rick was talking about that is like, you know, like if you're not worried about it, and like it just shows that you care and shit, you know, like
That's true.
to kind of like to keep wanting to do better and stuff. So,
But like on the other end, it's kind of like, what if you just don't get that inner peace because of that?
but I think about that a lot too. But I feel like as you get older, you just kind of understand more. Because I feel like we're kids right now, so we haven't really like we're barely experiencing shit. Like we're barely getting started. So
That's
everything seems like it's so tough. Like we don't know what the fuck we're doing. But like even compared to like where I was like before the pandemic started and shit, where I'm at now, like I look at the shit, like I look at where I'm at, like skill wise, and I feel like I've learned a lot. But I know there's still like a lot more to like learn. But like I'm not like kind of tripping of like, oh, I don't know how to do that. I need to get better at that. But like I'm not tripping because I know for a fact like with time like it's gonna come.
How often do you stress?
And like in that aspect,
Yeah, or just in general?
I mean, I'm stressing all the time. Like, well, just more of like at least just stressing on like on a financial level of like not making enough money. Like, because I feel like I've realized like the last month I'm a struggling artist, bro. Like as cringe as that sounds and shit. But like I'm gonna look back at this moment in my life thinking like, damn, this is the point where like you know like we're like we have to fight through the bullshit like
That's true.
to kind of like to get to where we want to be and shit. And I feel like this is literally like this is my like if they ever make a biopic about me, this is where it's like this is what it's about right here. Like
Just coming on the bathroom floor.
literally coming on the bathroom floor, coming clean, eating Dylan's burps. Yeah. How often do you stress,
I think it's been bad.
bro?
I think it's been like every day.
Is it a financial thing though, or is it like a whole like you don't like feel like you're at where you're supposed to be at?
I think it's like semi both.
Yeah.
Which sucks because like other days I'm like, wow, I'm so proud of myself.
Yeah.
And it'll last for like an hour.
Yeah.
And then other times I'll be like, all right, I need to get
Like,
stuff
I'm not
working.
doing
Like I
shit
need
right
to
now, like-
I need to write this, I need to work on
Yeah.
a project, I need to do this.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, fuck, I like have no peace of
Yeah.
mind.
Literally. Like,
It sucks, it's
just
like so
everywhere,
much
like,
noise.
Yeah.
I don't know what I think it's just the fact since like I just graduated.
Yeah.
It's like I don't have that set schedule.
Yeah.
Where I'm just like, this is
That's like the worst part
it's
of
an
it.
open
like,
world game
yeah.
right now and I don't have any quests
Yeah.
other
That's
than
so real,
paying
yeah.
rent.
Or it's like there's just so many quests and shit. It's like you don't even know where to like to start and shit too. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Yeah. I totally feel like 'cause I feel like I'm at a point now where like we're doing this, like doing it for a year. Like it's a lot. Like it's a lot to fucking to keep up with.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a lot to balance. But I think I'm okay with it. Like I'm okay with the workload. I think the only thing is like I literally like I haven't been making enough money to like be at peace. Like I remember last week, I think like or like 2 weeks ago, I was so like I had so many gigs set up. Like I was gonna make the most money I had made like in like you know over a year and shit. And it was the first time I started raising. I'm like, damn, I was like, I can go, like if somebody wants to go out to eat, like I can go eat, like, you know, like if somebody wants to like just do something, like, you know, like if something fucking, like if I need to go buy some shoes, like I can buy shoes. I haven't been able to do any of that. Like,
Yeah.
I've literally been like, I'm fucking like literally like barely making enough to like survive and then like kind of go out a little bit, you know, like I'm barely like, I'm like past that threshold of like just kind of getting by. And I realized so like 2 weeks ago, like I was like, I had enough setup where I was like, this is literally like, I was comfortable.
That's
and I remember
cool.
like, it was like for the first time in a while, like I was like, I felt genuinely like, okay. I was like, you know, like I'm kind of like at peace right now. Like I'm happy with like how my life is. Like,
Yeah, that's
and
sick.
then I literally had like I think I told you about the shit that happened in my hand. Like I got fucking stitches in my hand.
Oh yeah, is
Yeah.
it good now?
Yeah, I'm good now. I got the stitches out. It's healing a little bit.
That's sick.
So like I got stitches in my hand, and the next day I was supposed to go shoot a wedding, and then I fucking obviously I couldn't go, I couldn't hold anything, so I had to like cancel on the dude. So I was out on that gig, and then a week later I was supposed to have another gig, and then I fucking and like that got canceled. So like just within that span of a week, like I lost like pretty much all the money I was gonna make the whole month. Like
Dang.
and I immediately like so like in the second it happened, like I immediately started feeling like shit again. I was like, damn.
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
hate
this
it.
fucking sucks. Like I'm kind of like I'm back in the same shit. But like in that moment, I realized I'm like, this is like, because I feel like I've been kind of like somewhat like unhappy and like within my life like this year, and I've been working really hard to trying to just get myself up and like get myself going. And it's like it's kind of like at least like just kind of falling back into the same wall of like, okay, I'm still not happy. Like what's the issue?
Yeah.
And in that moment, I realized I'm like I'm broke. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like that's the only thing that's kind of like been getting to me. But like other than that, like I'm kind of at peace of like where I'm at and like how things are moving a little bit. So
That's cool.
yeah, I just wish I could just be making more money.
Are you ever at that point though where you are like oh, I'm chilling with money right now, but I'm still like not as like content? Because I feel like a lot of the time the problem is just like, oh, I feel like I'm just not living in the moment. I'm just worrying about the next thing. But I feel like there's never a time where you're never worrying about anything.
Yeah.
So you should just chill.
Yeah,
But-
exactly. Yeah, but I feel like that's just being that's like being human. Of like
Yeah.
you're always gonna worry, but it's like as long as you're not letting it like get to you. So I feel like even through all that shit of like worrying about money, like I feel like outside of that, like I can still go hang out with my friends. I can still like when we do this, like even without being drunk, it's like I still feel pretty present. And like that's something I've been working really, really hard at like this whole year. Like especially like with meditation. Like I was telling you, like that's something that's literally the whole point of meditation is to help you be present. Like it's not to like fucking not think about anything like that, but it's just kind of like it's to find peace in that kind of chaos. And obviously, like, you know, like I'm still going through a lot of shit. Like obviously, like I still have like my OCD that I'm like fighting through, but it's like it's a whole different ride now than it was like a year ago.
That's cool.
So like, I mean, like it's cool, but I mean, obviously, there's still like time to like.
It was mainly the meditation you think helped you?
I mean, I think it's that, and it's like I feel like just within like the last like month too, I feel like I feel like my mindset like shifted a little bit. Like I feel like I was able to like look at things a little bit differently. Like I like it's a weird thing to explain, but like I just compared to like how I felt like even just the beginning of the summer, like I feel like a whole different person now.
That's cool.
Yeah. So like I would say like kind of like obviously like you're in that moment where it's like you don't know what the fuck is happening, but I would say like just kind of if you look at like everything else that you've done in your life, and you look at any other moment you were stressing,
Yeah.
and then you kind of like saw like where that led to, it's like
Yeah. I think it's every time you have this like down in this valley,
yeah.
something good always happens right
Exactly.
after it.
Exactly,
It's
yeah.
cool. It just sucks being in the valley, but it's gonna happen. You'll get that
Yeah.
up again, but it's like right now it's like, oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
it's a bitch. So I'm saying like just kind of just wait it out, and it's kind of like I feel like once that happens enough, where you're in that valley enough, and you see yourself get out of it, then your mindset kind of shifts, and you kind of understand it's like okay, well, this is gonna pass.
Yeah, that's cool.
So because I heard this story, like you know, did you see Shia LaBeouf's podcast?
Was it the one with the John?
John Berthnall?
I saw it in my recommendations, but I didn't watch
You
it.
should watch it. It's really good.
Yeah.
Like I know like he's done a lot of fucked up shit, but
Yeah.
like what he talks about and like kind of like his character development is like it's been pretty dope.
I wonder how much it really has, because I remember
He has a kid now.
what.
So I feel like even that, like,
with
I don't know-
FKA Twigs.
I have no idea who the mom is, but
Oh.
so I feel like even that alone, like that forces you to kind of like to grow and shit to change. But he was talking about this story, like somebody made him like listen to this story, and I'd heard it before, but it was crazy hearing it again. And he's pretty much saying like there was this farmer. This is back. It was a long ass time ago, like hundreds of years ago. And like there was this farmer. It was his dad and the son, and the dad was pretty old. He wasn't able to do much. So the son's just out there working in the fields all the time and shit. They're growing shit. And then something happens. I think like the plow breaks, or like I think the horse runs away. So pretty much like the horse runs away, and then like the kid runs to the dad. He's like, yo, he's like, dad, he's like, the horse is gone. He's like, we can't use the plow like with the things anymore. And the dad's pretty much he's like, I'm not gonna worry. He's like, I don't know. Like, he's like, we'll see what happens and shit. So anyways, like a couple days go by, and then the horse comes back, and the horse brings back like fucking 100 horses with it. So the pretty much the son's like, yo, he's like hyped as fuck. He's like, yo, he's like, dad. He's like, look at all these horses, guys. He's like, we're gonna be fucking rich. He's like, we're we're gonna be able to like grow horses and shit. We're gonna be able to like sell them. Like, and the dad still, he's kind of like, he's like not getting too hyped or anything. He's like, we'll see what happens. So pretty much like a couple days go by, like the son's trying to like tame the horses, and something happens and he like breaks his leg. And again, this is before like medicine and shit.
Wow.
So it's like legs shattered, like they can't really do anything about it. And then again, like the whole town comes in, like, yo, like, you know, you were gonna have this whole like things are going good for you, but your son's legs broken. Like, what are you guys gonna do? You guys are fucked. And the dad's still kind of like, he's like, I don't know. He's like, I don't know what this means. He's like, we'll see what happens. And then a couple more days go by, and like the army comes, and they're looking for able-bodied men, and they're pretty much they're like, we need your son. Like, we're going to war. And the dad's like, he's like, you can't take my son. He's like, look at his leg. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's not good. And they're like, okay. So they leave, and then like all the fucking soldiers go to war, and they all die. And then like after that, like it's kind of like it's just realizing like no matter what happens, it's like everything happens for a reason. You know what I mean? Like,
that's cool.
Yeah, so it's kind of like I feel like that's like the mindset I've definitely like grown into. Like,
That's cool.
This whole year is like, you know, you never know if anything's like truly that bad. Like,
That's cool.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to reinstill that.
yeah,
'cause
and it's like it
sometimes
takes
I'm like-
time. So it's
it
like
does.
yeah, you can't beat yourself up for it either. Like,
You journal? Are you a journaler?
no, but that's something I definitely like. I've heard is like really good. Too.
I heard it's
like,
really just to see your progress.
yeah.
Because I remember like I journaled something last year, like 2 days ago. I read it and I'm like, damn, this is like the same mindset I have now. And I'm like, this sucks.
2
I need to
years
improve
ago?
it. No, 1 year ago, I mean.
Okay.
But it was still like last year, I feel like I was killing it.
Yeah.
But in my mindset, I was like, everything sucks.
Yeah.
But it's weird. It's the pessimist thing. But I don't know. I feel like I'm positive, but then other times I'm like, damn, you have to chill out, dude.
Yeah, I think it's just being conscious of that. And again, like I feel like the whole thing with meditation too is like it's just being mindful of your thoughts and like understand like if you're getting negative thoughts, it's like don't feed into them. Like just like learning how to like kind of move past them. But
Dang.
yeah, man,
It's like therapy right now.
this is like therapy. This is crazy.
Last time I went to therapy, I was like, this therapist sucks.
For real?
Yeah.
What happened?
I was just talking to her and she was just on her computer the whole time.
No way.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't
Was it
like
over
this.
Zoom?
No, it was like
Oh.
with her. It was still with her, which I feel is. What the fuck are you doing looking at me?
You're looking at me or the computer.
Why are your eyes? Are you playing a game right
She's
now?
playing Angry Birds. You can see it in her
She has
glasses.
glasses. Are you playing Flappy Bird right now? She sucked though.
What happened? Like what kind of energy was she giving you though?
It was kind of like I'd be like, so sometimes I feel like I have like this mindset. She's like, oh, like so there's like emotion. I remember she gave me this advice. It was like, it's emotion, habit, and I forgot what the third thing was, but it's kind of like acknowledging those and like making sure like you don't give into it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that's true. She's like, yep. And I'm like,
All right, bye.
yeah, no, it was literally like, and then I would like try the same problem, like, oh yeah, you gave me this good advice. She's like, yeah, and then she would just like, anything else, and I'd be like,
That's so annoying.
I'm like, that's a
bro.
weird response.
Yeah,
And then
that's like really awkward. It's like after that you don't even feel comfortable like opening up.
yeah,
and
I'm
shit.
like, I don't care. I don't know. And then
Yeah, that's really frustrating.
yeah, and then she was just like on her computer the whole time, and then like I went to the. Also, I think it's on me because I was like 10 minutes late, but it's also I don't know.
But still, it's like even if you're 10 minutes late, it's like you still have the hour. Like,
yeah,
you know. Like,
and then I remember I was like, oh yeah, can we get like a booking for in like 2 weeks? She's like, yeah, I got you, and then she just didn't book it, and I'm like, I feel like everything happens for a reason. I don't want to
Yeah.
go back to you. I never felt like you gave me like cool information, but it was never like it was more objective than like here's some like personal anecdote I can give to you to help.
That's
I don't know,
cool,
because
yeah.
I had a cool therapist. I feel like at Emerson,
yeah.
but
Well, so this is your first therapist like back, like
yeah, outside.
okay.
But yeah,
And how long ago was that?
this was I think like a month or two ago.
Okay.
But she's like,
And where did you find that therapist through?
this was at Kaiser, like
Okay.
their insurance, but it was like in Hollywood, so I don't know if she just like dealt with like all the actors who were like successful.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
just
it's
saying. But it's still like,
yeah,
damn,
you're
I
still
feel
doing
like
your job. Like,
I'm like, all right. I'm like, I feel like your information is helpful, but I don't
Yeah.
feel any much better. Like I
Yeah,
feel like
it's
you're not a good
infuriating.
person to talk to.
you just don't have. You're like you don't feel comfy next to you. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. Have you been gone back to therapy?
No. Did we talk about that on the podcast? Like
You said it was a dude, right?
yeah, and he was like preaching to me the whole time.
What happened again?
Well, like I went and like so I guess he had it said therapist, but he also had the label of like life coach. But again, like I've also talked to life coaches and like they're fucking dope. Like so pretty much I go and like I tell him about my anxiety and like kind of the shit that I was feeling. And instead of like him like being like, oh okay, so like when did it start? Like what triggers your anxiety? Like oh okay, oh like things with this, like have you ever thought about looking at like I was expecting all that and like the whole time he was literally just went on a rant. Just like talking about like how to improve your life and like switch your negative thoughts from positive thoughts. Like,
Dang.
And I was like, I literally felt like I was because I feel like he thought I was young and shit. Like, but I feel like he didn't really go deep into like what I was feeling. It was just more of like I gave him surface level
like a
shit about
copy
his
and
feelings.
paste
Literally,
thing.
like yeah, and he just he was just preaching about just life. He started getting into religion a little bit. I was like, this is weird. I was like, what are we
That's
doing
weird.
here? Like,
I feel people who are like the motivational types on like Instagram,
Yeah.
or like, hey, like this is how I improve yourself. They're usually not that good of a person. Like they're not great.
what's your long term plan?
My long term plan,
Yeah.
I don't know if I fucking. I think everything I put my energy toward now that I stress about, it's gonna work out.
Yeah.
But it just sucks being in the now because I'm stressing out, and I hope I'll find that peace of mind to not stress out.
Yeah,
But it's literally just making stuff,
yeah,
getting paid for it,
absolutely.
and just working with friends.
Exactly. Yeah.
And like doing what I want, doing what I want when I want.
Yeah.
Like Josh Gambino's career is so cool. How he went from stand up to music,
fucking movies,
back
and
to
shit,
acting, and then like
yeah.
EPing and making what he wants.
That's
And
insane.
like
is he still making music?
I think he dropped a song a couple months ago.
Okay. He's going by Donald Glover now though, right?
He goes by Don Glover for like both. Actually, no, I don't know about for music,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
I don't know what else he does. But no, he does like. But it's cool because the way he lives his life is kind of like no social media. I just live with my family and I'm just at peace doing that.
Really vibe.
Because I literally think when I get the most noise in my head is when I'm on my phone the most. Ever
Yeah.
since I've been running the social media for Imma
Yeah.
Come Clean, I'm like, God damn, there's so many like
Yeah.
things in my head just rolling.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
That's temporary.
I think I've told you about that too. Is like just kind of like just being on your phone. It's like it fucks with you. Like you lose your attention span and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And once your attention span is like small as fuck, it's like you literally your brain's snapping to like anything you can think of like in any
Yeah.
moment of the day. Like
It's
it's
literally
super frustrating.
like I remember like my mind was just like all just constant
Yeah.
thoughts going, and then I just took a walk, and I was like, wow,
yeah.
I'm chilling.
That's all you need.
It's cool, but like it sucks because like I hate just seeing or touching my phone because I'm like,
Yeah.
see, I'm still like connected.
Yeah.
But like I feel like the most happiest is like when I'm like I don't need it,
Yeah.
or I'm like I'm not on it.
Yeah.
But I feel like right now to grind this
exactly, yeah.
stuff out,
It's literally a bitch.
I kind of need to.
But-
But
but-
I don't know. It's temporary.
Yeah.
That's all.
I think at least like having like somewhat of a discipline to like to just go on it and strictly like use it for business and like to post and then get off of it. Like don't be checking it if you don't need to. Like,
That's what it is.
'cause obviously it's like, it gets to a point you don't need to really be checking it. Like
Yeah.
when you could set a time in the day if you want to go reply to comments, you want to post something on it, you can like set a time to do that. Like
Yeah, that's what it is. Because it literally is on me. Because I'm just like, because it is
Yeah.
also like you do get endorphin.
Yeah, 100%,
Like you
yeah.
get that dopamine hit
Yeah.
from social media. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like I'll make an excuse to be like, oh, I just need to
Literally.
check if this person
literally
DM me.
like, I'm literally addicted to my phone right now. Like it's bad.
Put it away
Like,
right now.
It's the
Put it in
worst. I
crevice.
can't. A lot of people have been texting me. Like I'm like
Fuck
I'm
it.
trying
You
to
don't
see
need to
what's
respond. If
happening.
it's that urgent, they're gonna call.
It's not that it's not urgent at all, but I'm just addicted to it. So even if it doesn't
sucks.
seem urgent, like I'm still like I just like there's nothing happening on Instagram, and I just feel like I need to fucking scroll through it and see what's
I
going
hate
on.
it.
Like it sucks.
And
Like, I've
every
been
time
trying
I've-
hard like this whole week to like not do it, but
Yeah.
it's been beating the shit out of me.
I don't know. It's like withdrawal. It's like, what is it? I think I have like sensory overload when I'm on
Yeah.
Instagram. And like, that's when I'm like, I literally feel like a physical thing in my head where
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
And then I'm just,
It gives me anxiety at some point if I'm like
Yeah.
on it too long. Like I literally feel like I'm ramped up. I can't fucking I don't know what to fucking do. But
this is a dark one, but do you think that's what causes school shootings? Like the internet and like what? Because like literally it's just ramped up ever since social media has.
yeah,
been
'cause
so
I feel
present
like
in our
nobody's in touch with like themselves and shit now. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
just being on everybody's stimulated at like all moments of the day. And it's just kind of like there's no way to kind of like to find peace in that. And it's kind of like if you don't know how to navigate your brain through like all that chaos, it's kind of like that's just gonna lead you to like some dark ass places and shit. Like
Yeah.
so.
I don't know. I'm
But,
just thankful that I could quit it, but it's also
it'll
like,
take time. Like I
'Cause-
mean, you get older too, and I feel like you're not gonna need it anymore and shit.
Yeah.
You know, like
I think it's about, because like I remember Kendrick Lamar, I think he like posted, he was like, yeah, like I've been on my phone like once the past like
that's insane.
8 months or something. And he
that's
just like,
ridiculous.
I just spend my days on this farm and
Yeah.
just make music. And that's how he made his new album.
That's literally
And then when he
beautiful.
feels like going to the world, then
Yeah.
he'll just drop his album and then go tour, and then
Yeah.
he'll just go back into hiding.
It's insane.
But
dude.
also, I don't know.
think I could do that though.
I don't know, because like I do, because we're both extroverted, so I don't know
Yeah.
if I have that in me. But I
Yeah.
feel like having a solid circle of friends that will be chill.
Yeah.
But other times, it's kind of like, oh, I want to socialize with everyone.
Yeah, literally, like-
But then it might just be like,
yeah. I need to like I thrive off like human interaction.
yeah,
Like so like I'm fucking like I would love to do that. Like maybe go away for a month, especially if I really needed it to like just get away and like cut everything off for a bit. But like there's no way I'd be able to do that for longer than that. Like you know, like I would literally need to come back and like re-stimulate like to all of this.
yeah.
Yeah, but I think we're gonna wrap it.
Wait, what's the runtime at?
104.
Oh shit, you want to do an Imma Come Clean segment? Not Imma Come Clean, but the people that do anonymous DMs. You farted in the mic. Is that yours?
It's for you, Dylan. It's for you.
Farted in the mic.
Farted in the mic. Farted in the mic.
All right, you want the Imma Come Clean? The prompt for this week's segment was people on Instagram DM'd us anonymously through the NGL app about a time they fucked up.
Have you read any of them?
I haven't.
Would you like to kind of have it fresh?
I'll just post this on Instagram. When do you post it? Just like before we
a
do
day
it?
or two ago.
Yeah. So you can go on Instagram and reply to these, but just answer the prompt. Don't do anything other than you know what I'm saying? All right. So you guys look so dead.
This is exhausting.
That was gonna be funny, but I'm like, no, this is a serious
For
episode.
real, it was very serious.
One time I was involved with something that could have led to a lawsuit at my first job out of college. A customer was saying that I told him something that was incorrect, and the lawyer team asked for a recording of the phone call to make sure we were good. I sent it to my computer, and I had that recording and a recording of me singing Sweet Caroline. I accidentally sent the recording of me singing Sweet Caroline to the company lawyer, my manager, and whoever else was involved. The customer issue was fine, though.
It's so beautiful. Have you heard that song?
Sweet Caroline?
Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. That's a great song.
I feel like that's like the white person's Watch Me Whip It Nay Nay song.
I feel that, yeah.
That's a good song.
Or like Don't Stop Believing.
Yeah, it was both
Love
good.
Don't Stop Believing.
It's very sweet. I
I
feel
really-
like I don't know who that was.
Yeah.
Do you know who that was?
No, I
It
don't
sounds
know
like
who it was. That was very real. That was
sounds
raw.
like Andrew West. I feel like that was my friend Andrew West. Hey Andrew.
I know who it is.
I don't know who that
Seems
was.
like it was me.
It was me.
Aw.
wasn't
Well,
me.
hopefully it went well. Maybe you'll watch us, maybe you don't. I wonder if people like who submit watch it. To
I'm pretty
like,
sure the people that are like submitting are like,
oh
least
shit, I
somewhat
made it this
tapped in.
week. Or if they're like, I submitted it. We'll
oh,
see.
yeah, fuck those guys.
Yeah. But sick.
That's insane.
Tell us how we're doing on these podcasts.
Yeah.
You know, no one really comments too often.
For real.
It sounds desperate now.
You were saying don't subscribe and like our videos.
I need to know the gauge. Are we doing good? Are we doing bad?
Oh, we should.
We need some feedback, man.
Look at Jared. Look at him.
No, it'd be kind of nice if you guys just kind of like even just said hi in the comments. It'd be kind of cool.
Like, are we just? Is this going to the abyss of the internet?
The abyss.
It just disappears.
The abyss.
Abyss.
Did you say that as like a joke, or did you like actually? That's how you
I
pronounce
mean
it.
it.
Abyss.
How do you say it?
It's abyss.
Not me.
But I guess I could
You
see
say-
why you say abyss.
You say Abby or Abby?
There's okay. Well, I think the S has changed it a little bit, right?
Abby's.
And does
Abby's.
abyss have two B's in it?
No,
No, I think it does. Let's see. Let's look it
I
up.
bet it doesn't.
I bet you won't shut
I bet
your
you a
mouth.
shot. It doesn't.
You're gonna make me take a shot. It doesn't have.
Doesn't have two B's.
It doesn't have two B's. So
Take
that's
a
exactly
shot.
why it's not abyss. It's
Yeah, I've realized that when I
abyss.
said that, but you still have to take a shot. 'cause I know.
Fuck you, bro. I'm the one that's pronouncing it right and shit. I can't take a shot.
I can't either.
I got stuff to do later. Like you.
What the fuck?
Like you.
I don't want to fuck.
Crazy.
You're crazy.
But alrighty, y'all.
That's Mary Kate.
Desmary Kate. Desmary
Kinda
Kate.
tired and drunk.
Desmary Kate.
It's gonna be
Desmary
okay.
Kate.
It's gonna be okay. What's wrong, Daddy?
I'm tired now.
Clean all this shit up right now.
Fuck. I'm sweaty.
Touch on my rub, on my love, on my rub, on my. Why do you want my dick all up inside your lips? Wanna just grab